Well, there's the tree doing its springtime thing. It's been really hot, so it decided to start blooming. But it hasn't started falling yet, which is nice. When it falls, it's a nightmare. And she's in full bloom. Pretty cool. But look at this green grass. It's the last time I'll see green grass for a long time. Look at that. It's great Seattle rain. So as you saw, the tree is blooming in the backyard, which is great. It's always pretty until it starts dumping its leaves. And so yeah, not so great. And I was down in California and their tree's blooming, and their trees are all over the place blooming just the same, which is weird that Seattle and California, even though they're pretty far apart, the trees seem to all be in sync, which was weird. I got a lemon off a real lemon tree in the middle of nowhere in Southern California. My lemon is here. I like this lemon. It looks like a mutant, but it also isn't treated by some weird pesticide something. So that was pretty cool. Went to a restaurant called Farmerboys down there. I know this is like a weird video because I'm like doing slideshow presentation thing, but this place called Farmerboys, it's like a fast food restaurant, but it's not. Took like 15 minutes to get this hamburger, but it's one of the best hamburgers I've ever had. And it was cheap, and it's set up. The business looks like a fast food restaurant, but it's not. It's pretty sweet. So I highly recommend going to the Farmerboys. And then the other interesting thing I did when I was tooling around Southern California is I went to a place called Sumi? Not Sumi, but Sumi. Sumi? I don't know. They have this thing called an abong, which is, I'll show you the video while I talk here. So this abong, it's kind of like a fish waffle, but it's not. You see here, they're making the waffles of the fish with its mouth open. They stuff the fish with stuff, and then they stuff ice cream in a cup and then stick the fish on top, or you can have the ice cream stuffed into your fish. It's really weird, and I don't know what to think about it. You choose your flavor, and then you choose your filling, and then you choose your topping, and it's just a weird experience. And I mean, you can tell from this video, it's kind of weird. It's just weird, right? This is what I ended up getting, right? It's weird. It was great, tasted great, but it was just kind of odd. So yeah, Sumi, Korean fish waffle. So yeah, just weird. The other thing, when I was coming back, I looked over, and sure enough, the mountains are packed with snow. You probably have seen California has got the flooding in full effect because of all the rain, and they're worried about those mountains. Check out this video of mountain snow. It is packed with snow. As that snow starts melting, it's going to be terrible. And it was starting to melt when I left, and I think it's only going to get worse. You can see, I mean, look at the mountains. I mean, it's just crazy how much snow is in these mountains. It's nuts. I've been going to California for the last like 8 years on a regular basis. Never seen the Sierras like that at this time of year. So yeah, I get back, and the reason that, you know, my videos are all piecemeal, just like this one, is I had all these things I was doing, and then I get back, and Morgan had her prom, and so I had to take her to prom, which was cool, and drop her off, and her friends and her would go hang out. And this is where she wore prom. It's pretty cool. This is a pretty cool picture. She hates me for putting this on this video right now, but it's pretty cool. It's all sparkly. Her fingernails were all sparkly, and she had a sparkly necklace, and she had a good time, and it was very cool, and she was super happy. That was my adventure for the last week and a half, which has just been a mad, frantic panic of running around and doing stuff and doing business stuff and flying here and doing that and doing. So yeah, So that's what I've been up to. It seems ridiculous, but that is actually what I've been doing. So, weird video, I know. Hopefully get back more on a routine, but somehow I don't think that's going to happen. So, there's a lot ahead that just doesn't seem like it'll be any more calm. And I'll probably need to be more like those sumi waffle fish. Just my mouth open, waiting for someone to stuff me and eat me. So